and then post it on your website, post it on your social media. Okay. Oh, now we get to talk about the search engine optimization. So all of these things are free that we've been talking about so far, except for actually paying for advertising on Kijiji or Craigslist or somewhere else. But search engine optimization is a long-term investment in building your website. And okay, I don't even know if you guys know what search engine optimization is. So let me back up. Sorry. When somebody searches on Google and Google spits out a list of websites, that is what we're talking about. So what you're trying to do is feed Google things that they like in order to be shown at the top of the search when someone searches for your breed, for example. Okay, so someone's typing in American Bulldogs or American Bulldog puppies, American Bulldog puppies for sale, American Bulldog puppies in New Brunswick, American Bulldog puppies in Fredericton. All of those phrases that I just said are all called keywords. So you are going to figure out what your keywords are, and they're just all those things that I just told you, but it's going to have your breed in it. And you're going to be writing content for your website on a regular basis that has those keywords in it, because you're just going to be talking about your breed, constantly writing articles about your breed. And you don't even have to write these articles anymore. You can just go to ChatGPT and you can say, I want to write an article about the history of the Pomeranian in the USA. And it will write you an article. I want to talk about what puppy buyers need to be careful about when they buy a Pomeranian puppy, or what are the most important considerations when buying an American Bully stud dog. So you just type in these things into ChatGPT and it's going to spit out the articles for you. And you're going to add these to your website. And I'm going to show you how to do this. It's very, very easy. It just takes time and practice. And that is definitely something that we are going to spend a lot of time and energy on in the mastermind for the year, because we're going to be building and building and building our websites so that eventually we can slow down on the amount of posting that we do. If you stop posting, you disappear. Like if you stop posting on Instagram, if you stop posting on Facebook, if you stop putting videos on YouTube, it all goes away. Well, I shouldn't say that with YouTube, because they do have quite a bit of search engine optimization going on there too, because people still watch your videos years and years later. But certainly not with your Instagram posts and your TikToks and your Facebook. But when you build the information on your website, it lasts for a very, very long time, and your website gets more powerful, and it rises and rises and rises to the top of the list that Google shows when someone types in those keyword phrases that we just talked about. So it is so worth it, and it takes so long. And the best time to grow a tree is 20 years ago, but the second best time to grow a tree is today. And that's the same thing with a website. A website, especially if you are doing this for a living, it is the heart of your marketing, and it is worth the time and the effort to develop on a very, very, very regular basis. So you will get free traffic from Google eventually if you continue to work on your website and add to it. The other really, really important things besides adding valuable content to your websites is adding backlinks. And there's two ways to get backlinks. Well, there's more than two ways to get backlinks, but a couple of ways to get backlinks is to fill out those breeder directories. So go to those breeder directories and fill out a profile for your kennel with your website address on it. Again, make sure that you have a super good description of your kennel and fantastic photos. And then that link becomes important in the future for your search engine optimization of your website. And doing that on a very regular basis, like I would say, I don't know, 10 a week. if you can find them. And there's lots and lots of different business directories, not just breeder directories. You can fill out business directory listings as well. So that's something that we'll talk about too. That's also in the daily task, daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. Okay, next. Social media. Drive traffic to your website. Okay, well, we've been talking about this the whole time. We've been talking about Facebook and Instagram and Google business profiles and Pinterest and TikTok. So this is after you have all of those foundation pieces in place. So we've worked on your About Us page, we've worked on your contract, we've worked on your guarantee, we've worked on your deposit policy and your wait list policy, and we have a welcome email, we have a email for puppy inquiries, and all of these different pieces of the puzzle that we're putting together. And then once all of that stuff is in your website and in your email marketing, then we start focusing on your social media, because that will drive traffic to your website. So then you're going to be bumping up your Facebook posting, your Instagram posting. The nice thing about Facebook and Instagram is they're owned by the same company. So when you post on Facebook, you can post on Instagram at the same time. You can also schedule your posts on Facebook and Instagram. So you may not have time to post every day of the week, but you can certainly sit down for a couple of hours on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday morning and schedule 7 to 10 to 15 posts for the week. Or you could sit down once a month and schedule posts for an entire month. And I'm talking about, now remember, we're talking about doing this for a living. We're not talking about half-assing it. We're talking about leaving your day job and selling puppies for a living, and not just selling puppies for a living. We're talking about selling puppies that are raised in an environment that's enriching. We're talking about raising those puppies to potty outside. We're talking about teaching them how to sleep in a crate. We're talking about showing them how to self-soothe with a bone. We're talking about handling every day from day one. We're talking about early neurological stimulation. I haven't even mentioned puppy, oh shit, I forget the name of it. Puppy culture. Puppy culture is an amazing resource to show you what to do with your puppies every single day from the moment they're born to produce like the best puppies in the world. And then we're also talking about amazing brood stock. We're talking about training, testing, and titling this brood stock. We're talking about top-notch marketing system for your kennel. Once you put all of those things together, you will be able to make enough money selling dogs to buyers that are happy to pay a premium price for a quality puppy, because they trust you, they trust your product, they want to deal with you, they know they'll be taken care of in the future if there's a problem. People love to brag about their breeders. Oh, my breeder this, my breeder that. You want your puppy buyers to be bragging about you. You don't want someone to ask your puppy buyer in a year from now or 2 years from now, hey, I really like your dog. Where did you get it? Oh, I can't remember. That is not going to happen. Not going to happen when you go through this process.